Hello, my name is Aiden Aguilar, and I'll be focusing on the soccer community. The soccer community is a community of a lot of people. It's a very big community. I know this because if you were to see anyone on the street or just anyone anywhere in general, you could easily strike up a conversation with them if you were to notice anything that they had about soccer. My thesis is in the soccer community, everyone stays connected with all the big rivalries and the tournaments and things like that. And I'm going to share with you the meaning of this custom and why it's important, along with some details. To begin, I'll be describing the details of the custom. This custom usually is all year long, but it's most active during the soccer season, with big tournaments and very important matches and rivalries and things like that. The soccer community is a worldwide. Fans get together all year long in local stadiums, sports bars, houses, their school, anywhere. The soccer community can gather anywhere because it is somewhere that doesn't need a specific location to gather around. And not only can they gather around in person, you can also gather around online with social media, group chats, sports apps, etc. This custom does not need a specific location because it is so worldwide. One singular conversation can be passed on to generations with all the young players, again with the rivalries, these big matches. All these things can strike up a conversation so easily. For example, there's a lot of roles in the soccer community. There's roles like crazy fans that are standing all game long, chanting, screaming. Those are called the ultras. And you got the regular fans as well. Those fans, watch the games at their house or watch highlights, things like that. But there's also the players and the coaches who are just as important as the fans are. Without the players or the coaches, there isn't much to talk about in the soccer community because there won't be no games or anything like that. In the soccer community, there is no materials required. Even though you can wear a jersey, you can get snacks for a party, or you can just watch it live on TV, there's no requirement to have any materials. Those things are just a plus to enhance your experience while watching a soccer game. For example, if you were to have snacks, you can invite multiple people. With a TV, you can watch games live. With a jersey, you can celebrate with the jersey on after your team scores a goal. I think people started this custom because these rival matchups create a spark in the community. It adds excitement, anticipation, and conversations that can last forever. Early on in the soccer days, when soccer was more newer, local teams would play games against each other. Those games would shortly become very competitive rivals and things that people will talk about for generations on. But the fans wanted something to argue about, to bond about, and talk about the same things and celebrate the game that they love together. Finally, I'll be sharing the meaning of the custom. In the soccer community, with all the sports talk and rivalry put to the side, the soccer community is one big family. I think this custom means that under all the rivalry we talk about the sport, everyone comes together at the end of the day and just loves the same game that everybody loves. What this custom means to me personally is at the end of the day, we are all people who love the same things. It can be a different color or a different language or different anything. It could be completely different. But that game will never change, and that game will always be something everyone loves. For my visual aids, I chose my soccer jerseys Many people may know who the soccer player is, Lionel Messi. Sorry, this is a little wrinkly, but I have not one, not two, hold on, not two, but 3 Messi jerseys as my visual aid. And I chose this as my visual aid to show that with jerseys, you can support your team in public and anywhere you go if you're wearing a jersey. So again, my name is Aiden Aguilar, and thank you for your time for listening to my speech.